10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All three engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and lift off.
Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up.
Shock Value Radio, where the goal is local to global. Deals and drills are in full effect.
What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. We're here at Shock Value Radio. I'm the facilitator, Shock, and thank you for being here. Again, you could be anywhere, and yet here you are. Thank you very much. We have a dope show tonight, jam-packed show. So do me a favor, tag and bag, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend where we at and what we doing here. Shout out the chat real quick. Quiet Storm, how you doing? Jan, what's good? Good brother Ed, what up? If y'all can hear me and everything's good, please let me know. All right? Throw some emojis up, shake the algorithm, make sure you liking the broadcast as soon as you come in. I appreciate y'all. All right? So let's go ahead and get the show started. Let's show some love. What we want to show some love at? How we want to start the show tonight? Let's start the show with let's do this. Black Vibes. Nobody knows. Yeah. Lovely lady, y'all. Shout out her.
This beat is lovely, babe.
Had to struggle to gear, now I'm back in my groove. Clutching my tool, hope nobody don't fuck with my move. Got a shit going told, but I seen this shit before. So I'm mean with the flow when I speak from the soul. Now I'm praying for change, I'm praying for glory. Remember, they ain't hear me, now they change up their story. Old heads was blood shooting on them corners like Ori. Every time I step out, they want me rap, they record me. I'm just chasing my dream, niggas not what they seem. These youngers seem lost, running around with a beat. Can't tie my shoe, niggas can't hold on my jeans. Killing with something new when I step on the scene. Fresh. See, nobody know all that the pain we go through. Nobody talk about all the change we go through. Feel like we lost ourselves when we made these socials. Think outside the box so they can't control you. My eyes on the prize, can't lose focus. I'm going hard for the cause and for the culture. Watch out for the snakes, the king cobras. Watch out for these hoes, they throwing vultures. Niggas call the wrong plays, don't let them coach you. Run up while you slipping a straight roaster. I put my all in my music, it ain't my fault you ain't moving. No work hard and it's moving, it ain't a time to be losing, but
All right, y'all. I like that. Nobody knows. Black Vibes, y'all. Lovely lady on the beat. So tonight the conversation is twofold. However, there will be an alley-oop somewhere. Y'all can best believe that, right? There will be a tie-in of the flags, so to speak, right? There will be that. So, hey Duchess, how you doing, love? Christina, what up? Red Room. Good brother A, Jan, Quiet Storm. How y'all doing? Tonight we're gonna start off with broken clocks, right? Because sometimes, people sound good, they look good, however, the time don't be right, yo. Time don't be right, yo. The watch be like baguette, you know what I mean? Bezeled. Hell, there might be a whole cuckoo coming out that bitch. However, the time isn't necessarily right. So we're going to talk about that. We have some examples. So let's get into these broken clocks. Broken clocks. Who are you listening to? And forgive me, ladies, because I will say up front, I don't have the dudes. I really didn't have time to pull the dudes, but there are dudes out there who I'm like, yo, son is wilding. Son is wilding. Or yeah, that's cool. But where that's coming from, yo? Like, I don't trust you. That's not coming from a place of healing, right? So let's take these examples for what they are. However, let's use it where it applies. All right. So let me just say that, because this is not a no shoe fits everybody, right? So let me just go there. However, let's get in with the examples. First one is this. I'm not even gonna preface or lead this motherfucker in. Here we go, y'all. Shock Value Radio. We'll talk about it on the other side.
Who earns has more feminine energy. They've lied to you. They told you that making money makes you a masculine woman, that being provided for is what keeps you soft, feminine, and desirable. But let's be real, what's more feminine than being completely at peace? A woman with money moves different. She's not stressed, desperate, or bending to survive. She's radiant because she's free. Free to rest, free to create, free to move at her own pace, in her own rhythm, without needing any permission. The truth is, lack makes a woman hard. Survival makes her masculine. And dependence, that's what makes her anxious. But wealth lets her exhale and let her be. So no, money doesn't take away from femininity. It amplifies it, because nothing is softer, more graceful, and more feminine than a woman who is fully in her power.
Talk to me. I heard a few things there. So here's the deal. You dressed up, and you got the music behind you, and sound like you're trying to empower women, when really, in my opinion, sound like you're confusing the fuck out of women. You're trying to redefine masculine energy by how much someone makes. You're talking about money making you more feminine. However, to be out there like in that workforce and trying to be that top earning baddie or whatever you're trying to present as, or whatever, the wealth, that definitely takes masculine energy. That takes competing, that takes fighting, that takes some cutthroat shit. That takes definitely not being submissive. Definitely. So I hear some, exactly. Duchess, she was all over the place. Like, how much peace do you have if it's a balance, y'all. And this young lady was speaking as if you get, the more money you have, number one, she says, the more money you have, the more feminine you are. What the fuck? That's like saying the more money I have, the more masculine I am. Like, that's wild. That's wild. She was all over the place. And my problem is, again, some things she's like, okay, that sounds empowering. Oh, that sounds like. However, you're leading you're leading people down a confusing wrong path. If it's confusing, it has to be wrong. Like meaning if what you're putting out is convoluted and all over the place, it has to be wrong somewhere. Even if it's right somewhere, it has to be wrong somewhere. So that's what I'm saying about these broken clocks. These content creators that people are out here listening to, right? And again, with the women, you gotta have your lace laced, right? You gotta have your brows drawn, right? You gotta have all that going, right? You gotta look very like, right? The brothers, same thing. They gotta have some jewelry or gold that they always playing with their jewelry as they're talking on their podcasts and videos, stroking their beards. It's a whole identity thing going on, right? It's a whole phone booth thing going on, right? However, these are the people that are racking up all of these views. These are people who are racking up all of these. Go on, girls, yeah, brother, and they leading y'all down weird ass, whack ass paths. If I'm tripping, tell me tie my shoes. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that, but however, rather, these people, again, she suggested that femininity was based off of the amount of money you have. Again, if I use that for a man and say, yo, the more money I have, the more masculine I am. Word, Elton John? That's what's up, Liberace. That's what's good. That's what's good. Tyler Perry. So we gotta be careful of these broken clocks, y'all, because they're presenting like, got the bezels. Like I said, they got the bezels, they got the baguettes, they got they got the full Jacobs. What up, Kimmy? So we got to watch out for these broke clocks, y'all. All right, I got another example. Because we also have a viewer submitted topic as well that we want to get into. So again, if I'm tripping, y'all tell me tie my shoes on this, yo. Y'all tell me tie my shoes. Let's get into this next one, yo. And again, my thing isn't necessarily we have to listen not to just what the message. We gotta peep game on the messenger. What's funny is this topic, this show tonight was gonna be message versus messenger, right? But I just like, you know what? No, let me just go with the broke clock, right? However, we have to be very cognitive of the messenger as well as the message, right? Peep game. We'll talk about this on the other side.
Here they go. Here they go. You know the brosphere is going to come for us.
Oh yeah.
Two single, attractive women with never been married and have no kids.
And beat every statistic. No problem. You can say that. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Exactly. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with that.
I don't have conversations about who's paying child support or who's going to watch the kids. I get up and fucking go and I do my career and I have a great time and I take care of my mama and there's great conversations. And I'm not pun intending to the ones who do because I have girlfriends with kids. But our conversation is she has to find a babysitter on Thursday night if she's coming. Who's going to take care of if I'm willing to do it, but I'm the one that's trying to go with her. So the conversation's different. Or she's in court, resolving a divorce. Or she's in court resolving child support. Or she has to figure out how to co-parent with him, her, and everyone else. Bruh.
Yeah.
It is not lonely over here. And it is not stressful over here.
There's a lot of projection that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you how many times I see in comment sections, my comment section, or otherwise, where men are just like, with the laughing emoji, y'all bitches are going to die alone, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm just thinking to myself, no, we're not. The reason being, women, we have very strong communities.
Yeah.
We have forged really strong bonds with our girlfriends, and we take really good care of each other and we check on each other.
So first of all, first thing I'm gonna say is that sister was coming from a place of trauma. She was coming. She was coming from a place of. And this is the reason I say this. I have no problem with single people. I have no problem with people wanting to be single. People who prefer to be single. That has its space and its place. I have no problem with that. However, what I have a problem with is single people single people speaking into non-single people business, right? So for instance, if you want to be single, fine, be single. However, don't be single talking about relationships. So for instance, this woman had nothing positive to say about a relationship. Nothing. Everything she said about her friends and what her circle goes through, or what she perceives women in marriages go through, was all negative. Child support, court, can't find a babysitter, this, that, like all of these, she's speaking about all negativity. She had nothing positive to say, which means she's on completely on, she's anti. And if you're anti, you ain't got no business over here. You ain't got no business speaking about this over here if you're anti, right? So Duchess says she sounds jaded. And I'm gonna say this also, she's lying. Women are not good to women. You know why? Because women like her are lying to women. What do we hear all the time? Oh, I don't have a lot of girlfriends. I don't deal with girls. I don't deal with women. Like girls are like how many times do we see women falling out because, oh, I don't like this or that, or I feel this or that? How many times have we've already spoken about women and their friendships? We've already spoken about that, right? So no, women like no. In mass, I see y'all. Even the ones who perceive themselves as healthy are doing shit like this. They push this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And also, she was projecting. She's saying all of that with a fucking dog on her lap. She's saying all of that with a dog on her lap. And here's the other thing. I don't know if y'all heard this. She said, got money, got my own this, got my own that. I got my mother. The sample don't fall from the beat. Far from the beat, y'all. I got my mother, and she says, what's the other? She slipped something in there, y'all. Hold on, let me go back because she slipped something in there on y'all. She said this. Hold on, it was toward the end. Hold on, it was toward the end.
Here they go. You know the brosphere is going to come for us.
Oh yeah,
two single attractive women with never been married and have no kids.
and beat every statistic. No problem.
There we go, and beat every statistic. What fucking statistic is she beating by being single? What statistic is she beating by being single? What statistic is she beating by being single? Oh, she beating the statistic of not having a baby father, of not getting divorced, of not going, having child support issues. What statistics is she beating? This woman don't trust her picker. Yeah, but single mothers means what? Means she's not. She also spoke about, no, they're bragging about being single, Christina. That's where it starts from. And then she starts lambasting her friends or in relationships with kids. And they're single now, right? Because she spoke about divorce, which means people were married. So no, she's not, it's bigger than Nino Brown. Woo! Come on, Kimmy. She actually is a statistic as she speaks. As she speaks. So again, my problem is not with single people. My problem is with single people bashing people who aren't single because they didn't get it right, because they can't get it right. Think about that. Why else? Why else is that? Like what negativity do you have on that? You have that negativity because you haven't seen it. You haven't seen it done right, and you haven't been able to do it right. No matter where you go, there you are. You know what? That's what the shirt says. No matter where you go, there you are. So I just want to warn y'all about listening to people like this. Because these are people who feel like they got their shit together. These are people who, when they, like the first clip I showed y'all, what I didn't show y'all at the end is the women who were watching it. At the end of it, they was like, "Yeah, I'm with her on the money making you more feminine." When she says the more money you have, the more feminine you are because you could be at peace. They say, "Yeah, I agree." So they have people following them. These brothers with these drawn on, taped on beards and mustaches and quadruple hairlines, they're lying to y'all. They're lying to y'all. No, Kimmy, they don't. They don't understand the power of femininity. They don't understand the femininity has literally, like, people talk about men going to war and causing war. You know how many wars have been started because of femininity? You know how many people have died over femininity? You know the strength and the power and the weight and the mass of true femininity? You don't, which is why you shun it. You don't, which is why you run from it. You don't. Like, so let's keep it a buck. You know, we need women. We need the same way, and I've said this before, the same way that men are supposed to have mentors. Men are supposed to have a big brother or a man or an uncle to school them and to raise them and to give them game. Women need the same thing. However, women don't want to listen to those women. Those women are called pick-me's as if that's a derogatory term, as if that's a derogatory label. Who doesn't want to be chosen, right? So they say pick me because you're doing things that they could not see themselves doing. Yeah. Because you're unhealed. Yeah, because you don't see the power and femininity. Yeah, because you don't know your true worth. So yeah, you think they're doing things untowards their natural selves. And really you're doing the thing that's untoward your natural self. So if I'm tripping, tell me, tie my shoes. Right? And let me say this, Kimmy. Femininity is not a feminist. Two different things. I don't bang with feminists. Fuck you, feminists. I'm an advocate for femininity. I'm an advocate for women embracing their true power and operating in their space of genius. However, feminists got to go. Right? So the same way you don't like misogyny, we don't like misandry. Duly noted, Kimmy. Duly noted. So however, I'm glad I was able to put that point out. Either way. So again, please beware these broken clocks who are right twice a day. At best, a broken clock is going to be right twice a day. Right? It's going to be 6 o'clock twice. However, they're probably only going to be right once because it's only going to be 6 o'clock a.m. once. It's only going to be 6 p.m. once. So a broken clock is not even right twice a day. A broke clock is right once a day. If we want to do the real math, a broke clock is right once a day, not twice a day. Y'all heard it here. Right? That's the we're going to fix that saying. We fixed that saying right here tonight. A broke clock is only right once a day. Because it ain't going to be AM twice. You'll get 6 AM once, you'll get 6 PM once during that day. So a broke clock is only right twice a day, fam. L3, what up, Laura? How you doing? Listen, we shout out to all my Islamic sisters on tonight. Shout out to all of y'all. Because I see y'all walking in y'all femininity every day. I see y'all even with the struggles, even with life, even with everything that's going on, and y'all still walking in that, or at least attempting to, right? Y'all still see that path and trying to go toward that path. Y'all know what that path is, right? So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Kimmy, please evangelize. Send me a link for that. I can put it up on the broadcast. We also do commercials and sponsorships and all that, Kimmy. So please put me down and put the community down on what you have going on for your mentorship for women. All right. So you know what? With that said, let's do this real quick so we can keep moving because I like the pace we're moving at. Let's do this. Piggybacking off of Kimmy with the mentorship for women. I'm gonna do this one for y'all too, ladies. Here you go.
Ever wish for a love that lifts you higher? A love that mirrors your inner radiance? It all starts with you. With the Love Attraction Guided Journal, become the queen and attract the king you deserve. This is a 28-day self-love journey designed to help you align with your best self and attract the partner you've been waiting for. This is your roadmap to unlocking confidence, defining your dream partner, and creating the love you deserve, all in just 15 minutes a day. It's time to embody your inner queen and attract your king. Are you ready? Become the queen and attract the king you deserve. Your next chapter starts now. Go to destinationdiana.com and click on Shop for the journal options.
Hey, listen, ladies, the resources are out here. You just got to utilize them, right? You got to utilize them. Woo, yeah, with pride. Come on, come on, Christina. That's how you slam dunk the alley-oop, sis. That's how you slam dunk the alley-oop, right? People who are chronically single, especially after 40, can give a full explanation on why they are single with pride. But it boils down to them just not getting it right every time. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Yeah, shout out to Destination Diana. She's out here doing God's work. Like, shout out her. But yeah, yo. Broken clocks, we got to beware. So let's I got another one. You know what? Let's do this. Let me share my screen real quick. Because I saw this. And I was like, yo, this is real. Someone believes this. Someone's on this type time. Now, again, if I'm tripping, please, you don't even have to have due respect. Tell me to tie my shoes. Let's talk about this on the other side. And I got one more clip, y'all. I got the next clip I have is the viewer submitted topic, right? Someone hit me on the inbox and asked me to talk about this. So, but let's get into this real quick.
Okay, so there's a debate going on my Facebook page right now. Somebody posted this meme. So it says, quick question, ladies. The first date was amazing. Conversation was incredible. The drinks were flowing and the food was exquisite. The service was phenomenal. He's paying the bill, but asks you to cover the tip. How do you respond? I'm going to pay it, but that's going to be our last date. Here's why. I'm a logical thinker. I consider myself to be a pretty smart and intelligent human being. So to me, he's asking me to pay this tip and he's testing me. Don't test me, especially on a first date. We could have went somewhere free and walked up the river. We just had this conversation. We go where your pockets can afford. But you testing me on a first date, to me, says that you'll continue to test me in every category that you deem necessary in order to see what my character is instead of just getting to know me. I'm not okay with that. I'm the type of person who will pick up the whole tab after a couple of dates and or pick up the tip, whatever the case may be. But I am never doing this on a first date. Don't ask me out if you don't plan to court me properly. I'm okay. And this is not about cost. This is not about how much money he's spending on this date. This is about him testing me. Don't test me on the first date. You want to get to know me? Either wait it out to see what my character is like, or flat out ask me. Let's have grown-up conversations, but don't test me because it won't end there. But what y'all think about that?
All right, people. Talk to me. Talk to me, y'all. Where are you at with that? Where are you at with that? Again, it's the broken clock thing, right? For me, it's the broken clock thing. It's like, okay, all right, I hear you. And then I'm like, hold up. What makes you think someone like, why is it a test? Why is it why are you so aggy? Yeah, no, right. Why are you so triggered and aggy? Like, what's going on with you? So, I'm not mad at her saying, let's have, we can have conversations and blah, 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 and this and that and the other. However, let me hear what y'all got to say. That's what I'm saying, Tick. That's what I'm saying, Tick. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I hear you. However, like, what? Like, what? Like, maybe it wasn't a test. Why you feel this man was testing you? No, she was triggered like shit. Why you feel like this man is testing you? Like, I hear the conversation part. I hear the, I don't feel like I should have to do anything on the first date part. Okay, like, all right, whatever. That's a preference that, you could have. I ain't tripping. However, yeah, go heal. Ladies, talk to me. Talk to me. Are the men tripping right now? Talk to me, ladies. Are the men tripping? Duchess, Kimmy, L3, Christina, Storm. Are the men tripping? Was there something off with what we just heard just now? No. There's again, as you start unpacking, you be like, well, okay, so what? Your test, the whole fucking shit is a test. The whole jiffy is a test. The whole jiffy is a test. You think a job interview isn't a test? You think that's air you're breathing? Fuck out of here. It's all a test. It's all a test. You're not going to you're not going to touch your door handle to see if I open the door. You're going to stop at the front. You're going to stop at the door to see if you're going to do a bunch of shit to test me. You're going to do a bunch of things to test me. Women do a bunch of things to test men. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Listen. Right. Woo, damn it, Kimmy. Kimmy, I might have to, Kimmy, you might have to come on. You might have to come on. Listen, matter of fact, let me do this. Anybody who wants to come on air, the link is right there in the link. I just put the link in the chat. If you want to come on air, the link is right there in the chat. And you can voice your opinion live on air. Matter of fact, you can do that every show, right? Every show. This is a interactive internet radio show, right? Listen, this is what I'm saying, Tick. What is she? What her mindset is wild and weirding me out, right? Again, broke clocks. They'll have a point, and then on this other side, if you look at the other side, you're like, hold up, I can't even validate that point no more, because that shit is coming from some weird space that needs to be checked, because this don't even weigh what you think it weigh anymore because of this, right? So again, if I'm tripping, tell me, tie my shoes. Please do that. Please do that. And again, if you want to join the show, the chat. I'm sorry, the description is in the chat. The link is in the chat right now. All right. If you want to join the show on air with me live. And after we do this, we have Play It or Spray It, y'all. We got a gang of songs. So we'll move to the next topic real quick. Actually, can I do this? Let me see if I can do something. You know what? I can do something. I'm going to put the link in the description of the YouTube video. And that way, you can get it there as well. All right? Boom. I can't do that. Oh, well. All right. Let me see something. Kimmy, I got you. Give me a second, Kimmy. I got you, Kimmy. Inbox. Haha. Check your inbox, Kimmy. I got you right now. Yep, trying to get to the inbox. Here we go. And we got one more Jiffy coming up. Let me send this link to Kimmy real quick. There you go, Kimmy. All right. So let's get ahead. I got to share my screen. Let me go ahead and get into this last one. Now, this is the viewer submitted. This is the viewer submitted, y'all. So, yeah. So, however, I will have some thoughts on it probably. And yeah, we'll talk about that. So let me make sure Kimmy has the link. So let's go ahead and get into this. Here we go, y'all. So this is, y'all may have seen this. This is Tiffany Haddish speaking about women who have multiple baby mothers. This is her theory. All right, here we go.
Completely wrong, and the internet probably gonna destroy me for this, but I think women that have more than 2 baby daddies usually have some sort of mental illness.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, because you're getting genetically modified too much. I think, okay, so this is what I know. Every time you get pregnant, right, there's stem cells that come from that baby. And that's them stem cells end up behind your eyes and your brain and your heart and your lungs and stuff and help your organs heal while the baby taken from you. And those stem cells will always stay with you, right? So that means that man is always in you. And that is why, the Bible says you will only desire your husband. Correct. This is why you gotta use condoms, because that baby better get up inside you, and the uterus is very porous, much like the mouth, right? So when anything goes up in there, it automatically the uterus starts to absorb it. It starts going through the vaginal walls and all that, and the blood it gets into the bloodstream, right? And so it takes
get in there.
So it takes like 6 weeks to get a man out of your system if you have unprotected sex, and it's because he's starting to bind to your DNA, right? And that's why it's couples when they be together too long, they start looking alike. You start looking like him. Like it's not the guy don't always start looking like her.
I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more.
We're gonna start scratching his couch.
I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't do that. I had to stop. I had to stop that. No. This is not trolling life. She really believes this. So, hey, Kimmy, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm well. Good to see you. Good to see you
as well.
So Tiffany Haddish has this point that women who have multiple baby fathers have a mental illness, and the reason they have this mental illness is because men are genetically modifying their bodies with semen, and this semen and it's modifying their DNA, and also somehow it's modifying the DNA, but it stopped modifying the DNA and after a certain time. So you have to wait, and so it broke clock, y'all. So I will agree. I'm gonna say this, and I'll allow pushback and debate, and we can have a conversation. I will agree that there was something going on with a woman who has more. This is me. This is shock value, right? Who has more than 2 baby fathers. I will say that because after 2, are you not either marrying, locking down, or saying, you know what, this is because clearly your picker is off, right? So at what point are you going to recognize your predicament, what you keep going through, and where you are, and say, you know what, I'm gonna call it for what it is, and I'm gonna take my tribe, and we go do what we need to do, right? So I say that there's something going on there because there should be something that stops that process after a certain point. And at baby father 2, are you not locking in, right? Have you not grown to a point where, right? So now you're gonna have a third baby father. I think that there is, again, I don't think it's crazy. However, I do think there is something social. There's something going on emotionally and psychologically that need to be explored, right? However, I don't think it's like she's like crazy and like lunatic and all that shit. No, I don't think that at all. Nor do I think any of that bullshit pseudoscience she was saying is correct as well. I do believe that, you know, I believe in a temple thing. I believe in the sanctity. I believe in all of that, right? However, I don't believe that you're being modified and then you stop being modified and then it's a time frame between modifications. Like that is weird ass shit, right? So I'm not going there. I'm not going there at all. And I would say also biologically, take away social constructs, right? Take away social constructs. Biologically, there's a reason a woman is a reason a man can multiply and reproduce just constantly, and a woman can't. She's not made to be with multiple partners like that. She's just not. She's not made for that. So yeah, do I think something biologically there's there? Yeah. Do I think there's something socially, some emotional things going on while she's keep getting herself in these situations with these brothers who are not for her? right? Yeah, I think there's something that needs to be said about that. However, saying that they're batshit crazy and saying that that's wild verbiage for me, and that's a wild stance for me. However,
I agree with
that's
you.
just me. That's just me. So, where you at, Kimmy?
So I agree with you. However, I do have 3 children's fathers. But my children's fathers are they're very spaced out. I have a 26-year-old, I have a 12-year-old, and I have a 4-year-old. My 12-year-old's father was my husband. He was the man that I married. He was the man that I decided to spend the rest of my life with. And he ended up going to prison for first-degree murder. So I waited about 7 years before I had another child. And it also goes to speak on those daddy issues that I was speaking on at first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because us women, when we lack the love of our father, we look for that love in other men. And a lot of us women are scared to admit that.
Yes, I will take that. I'll take that.
You know, and I'm one to admit that I lack the love of my father. I was a daddy's girl, and when I got stripped away from my father, I looked for my father in other men. So the whole scientific part, scientifically proven that once a man ejaculates in you, he leaves his DNA, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's scientifically proven and everything. But batshit crazy, I don't agree with that.
Yeah. No.
And excuse my language. I don't agree.
I'm good with that. And I will say this to your point about. So I will say this: there are caveats, and there is not. And I said in the beginning of the program, there's no shoe that fits everybody, right? There's no one shoe that fits everybody. So when I make if I'm making a blanket statement, it's the blanket is at least long enough to get to the fucking ankles. It may not cover the whole foot. However, this shit is long enough to cover the ankles, right? So back to you with your situation, right? You have that spaced out. However, even the fact that maybe let's say number 2, right? What happened with number 2? Was it still daddy issues at number 2?
That was my husband.
Okay, so you married number 2. Number 1.
I married number 2.
What was number 1?
Number 1 was my daddy issues. Number 1, okay. I had my daughter at the age of 17.
Okay. So that one was the daddy issues.
That one was the daddy issue.
You got right mentally, emotionally. You found your partner. Y'all locked in, and then life happened with him.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Right.
Now it's not, and I can actually, and I'm probably 1 out of 20 women that can say I can count how many men I've been with. Because I literally I'm very particular with my body, with my health. You know what I mean? And I honestly know that there probably would not have been a third child's father if my husband hadn't went to prison.
Got you.
You know, so that was kind of a lack of love, looking for love again, hurt, all that all in one, and ended up getting hurt all over again in the situation because he was 14 years younger than me. You know, I had no business.
Wow.
You know, and I'm woman enough to speak on it. Right. You know, he was 14 years younger than me, and I was with another child.
Right. So let me ask you,
he was lacking mommy issues.
Right. So was that something you was locking in, or was that some fun thing that you just decided, you know what, fuck it, or was it actually, you know what, you know what I'm saying?
No, it was a fun thing that ended up being a child's father.
Got you. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was never supposed to be, oh, this Ray be my husband. We gonna lock in, we ready to be together. He just happened. It just happened. It was something that had just happened, and my belief in God and my belief in not aborting a child. You know what I mean? The children come to me, they're a blessing. So she wasn't going anywhere.
Respect.
You
So
know,
let me
unless it was a health reason and I had to, she wasn't going anywhere.
So let me say this. I'm gonna say this to the ladies. I'm gonna say this. Men, healthy men, mature men, emotionally mature men, don't have a problem with a lot of things that people say they have a problem with women on. I'm gonna say this. Multiple children, multiple baby fathers, maybe even a history, right? Men will accept certain things when they see that the woman has accountability about what that was, right? So for instance, if everything was like, well, no, first he was just narcissistic. The second one, he was a cheater. The third one, if everything is always something else, right? Nothing's ever, you know what? I had some daddy issues, yo, and I made some wrong choices, and from that, I've gotten to this point in my life where I'm like, yeah, this is the path I'm walking, right? Men, most, like again, I think that healthy and mostly mature men will be like, all right, babe, let's rock out, right? Versus, they. Because if without the accountability, now I can't trust your decision making, right? I don't know if I'm just in line. I'm just holding a place for baby father number whatever, or husband whatever, or next body count whatever, right? Because I can't trust that you know where you went wrong, right? No different than you getting with a brother who his past is seedy, right? This brother got some criminal shit going on, right? He got some, and you like, look, bro, like, because your metrics say I don't want a man who has this or who has that, right? But you meet this brother and he got all this other stuff. However, he got that too, right? However, he addresses that with, look, yeah, boom, I did this, I did that, I dumbed out, I had some whatever the issues were, right? And now this is the path I'm on. I think sisters a healthy, mature sister will be like, all right, babe, let's rock out, right? Versus, everything is somebody else's fault, or it was the man and the system, and you like,
no, it was me.
It was right. So when we could say that, I think the other parties, whichever it is, right, man or woman, we can accept that, and I think speaking from a man's point, I think that becomes like our number one issue with our sisters. It's like we can't get past a certain point if you don't accept a certain thing, right? We can't move to we can't move to one because we still stuck at zero for whatever reason. And if we can't both acknowledge whatever that thing is, then it makes no difference. So it's fine. I was in counseling today talking about a relationship, and I was saying that they were like, well, what did you learn? What was one of the things you learned? I said, well, I learned that love isn't enough. I learned that if we both aren't going for the same thing, it doesn't matter, right? I could be like, oh, I love you, I love her so much, and I want to do this and that for her, and I'm providing this, I'm protecting that, I'm coveting this, right? So it don't matter because she ain't there. That's not what her shit is, right?
And then a lot of people can't even get past the fact that sex isn't love. A lot of people think sex is love.
No, what listen, KRS said, I love my car, I love my house, love's gonna get you, right? Love's gonna get you. So that's not, it has to be intentional, and that's what it is. Like, so again, everyone who goes and get a degree, they say, I'm gonna go get this degree. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go get this job. I'm gonna get the bag. You know, you gotta, people, Kimmy, I'm old enough to remember working in the cubicles, right? And I remember every cubicle, people had a picture of a car up, or a picture of a house, or a vacation spot, right? They got all these things that they're like visualizing and intentionally want to get. Right? How many people feel like that about social dynamics, about their relationships, about the you know, their intimate circle or immediate circle prospering, right? Their inner self prospering. Like, how many of us actually work toward that, right? And that intentionality is what we lack as a collective, right? That intentionality is what's making this man versus woman thing, right? It's intentionality. You're not trying to get with these women. You're trying to show women how wrong they are, right? And you're not trying to get with these men. You're trying to show men how you don't need men. How you know, how single is the way to go. And those are the broke clocks, y'all. So,
because I need my man. I need him.
Listen. I told my man. And my man may be listening to this broadcast right now. I told my man, I love you, bro. I love you. However, I am not going to be where your wife is. I love you, bro. However, your wife should be wiping your ass, bro. I love you, bro, but at that moment that you're whatever, I'm probably not going to be there, yo. It won't be me, yo. So you know, so same way. I know that the person, you know, at that moment, it's not going to be my homeboys. It's not going to be my homegirl, right? And my mother's probably going to be gone, Kimmy, right?
Right.
Hopefully, right? Hopefully, my mother's already. My mother don't bury me, right? So who's left? Who's left? Right, Kimmy, you got people that you love to death. However, you're like, oh, I can't do that. I can't.
I ain't gonna be able to do that.
I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that. Right? So there's really gonna be that one person, and that's gonna be the person that decides that they are, and it's gonna, like, right? That's what this is about. I decide that I'm gonna be right. I pick you. Oh, pick me. I pick you. You pick me. Right? We chose each other and said, "This is what it is." And these sorry mamma Tampas want to make that a bad thing. Oh, y'all got chose. Yeah, we did.
Hey,
That's what's up.
It is what it is. I
That's
ain't
what's up. Come on.
I was like I was kind of trying to chime in. Go ahead to the bathroom, baby. Go to the bathroom. Go ahead to the bathroom. My 4-year-old. I'm sorry. I was trying to chime in. It's even to the sister that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait to see if he opened the car door." Da 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 da. I'm the type of female. I'm the type of woman. I'm gonna do this for my man. Okay, if we out and I know he's short on money, I'm not gonna expect him to do nothing. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slide him my card under the table and like, here go, babe. Go ahead and pay for this.
That's that old school shit.
That's that old school shit, right? But that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't know, these new women, they need to heal. They really need to heal. Yeah. And you know me, we've been knowing each other for years, and it's I've done a lot of healing, and I'm proud of it.
No, you. But listen, I tell a lot of people, like it. You know, you could tell the people who have. You know, it's this. Listen, it's like global warming. If you've been on the earth long enough, you could be like, hold up. I remember when May wasn't this. You know what I mean? I remember when July wasn't. So it's the same thing. I can be like, damn. I see this. Okay, Kimmy, I can see you. Okay, like you can see that, right? And I tell people all the time, if you think this is aggressive, Shaka, you have no idea. Like, this is namaste, Shaka. I'm always gonna be direct. However, you know, I've been through a dope process where I'm like, nah. It's a lot of shit that's just nah. I'm good, right? I'm good, and there's a lot of shit I could say. You know what? I fucked that up.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't as a dope version of myself as I thought I was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And move from that. So that's what it is, y'all. We gonna get to this music, y'all. We got some dope music. Play it or spray it. I'm gonna play the music. You tell me if it's getting played or if it's getting sprayed. I have not heard any of these songs, y'all. Any of them. So y'all stay tuned. Kimmy, I appreciate you. You ain't gotta go nowhere. You can. Yeah, you ain't gotta go nowhere. All right, hold on. Stay tuned, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Play it or spray it. Let's see what we doing. Oh, we gotta get the whole going. So is this the Nah, that ain't the Here go the Yeah. All right, y'all. Here we go. We're gonna start off like this, like right out the gate. I don't know who this is, but I know who sent it. So let's I'm saying I don't know what this is, but I know who sent it. So let's get into it. Right out the gate. Let's go. Shock Value Radio, y'all. Put your ears on. Play the spray.
Yeah. Live money beat, yeah. This beat is lovely, lady. I can really be what I want, yeah. 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 Opportunity I come in abundance, yeah. No matter where you come from, take the time to become, yeah. Cause they're sure of the outcome. Gratitude is a must. Keep calm if it's God that you trust, yeah. Cause I am who I say that I am. God's plan. I can really be what I want, yeah. 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 Attraction, reaction, attention, redemption. You really gotta keep your eye on the vision. You see, we on a mission. Only way to the top, keep climbing. Don't stop, yeah. Cause I am who I say that I am. God's plan. I can really be what I want, yeah. 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 Gratitude is a must. Keep calm if it's God that you trust, yeah. Cause I am who I say that I am. God's plan. I can really be what I want, yeah. I can really be what I want, yeah. I can really be what I want, yeah. I can really be what I want, yeah.
All right, y'all. Chat talking to me. Chat feeling that. Let's see, Quiet Storm feeling that. Let's see. Tick said, nice vibe. Christina feeling it. Okay. All right. Okay. And y'all already heard that was Lovely Lay on the beat. Y'all heard the tag. Listen, this sister got a lot of different production, yo. A lot of different production. And I cannot wait to see. I can't wait till we see her like getting those awards, yo. I can't wait till we could be like, yo, I know her. You feel me? Like that's what I'm talking. I cannot wait till we're like, yo, shit. That's like, yo, I know her. Right? That's what I'm talking about, yo. Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm just saying. So that was Lovely Lay on the beat. Oh, we got King. Kimmy, how you like that?
I love the vibe. The vibe was definitely dope.
Yeah, that was the artist is called Soca Batty.
Okay.
I don't know where they're from, but the production came from one of the producers who support the show a lot. They're from up in the Delaware area. They be banging with a lot. They bang with a lot of Philly artists, Delaware, even some Maryland. She's even sent me music with people from this area. I'm like, damn, you get so sisters working, sisters working. So shout out to Lovely Lay and her whole crew. Nah, Lay definitely nice with it, yo. Listen, if you're a fan or a supporter of the show, then you've heard Lovely Lay's production because she's had it. Lay has sent nothing in that's gotten sprayed, and she's probably sent in about at least 10 joints already, at least. So she's fire. Nah, I could tell. Yeah, that was dope. Shout out to Lovely Lay. Shout out to Soca Batty. Soca Batty, yeah. I ain't mad at that. Let's go with this next joint. Let's see if we can keep the plays coming. Let's go with oh shit. I got this. Let's play this. Yeah.
You lady, girl, you driving me crazy. I don't want no one else but you. Girl, why you trying to play me? You know I need you, baby, lady. Girl, you driving me crazy. I don't want no one else but you. Sweet as the day, pretty as the night. I tell the truth, girl, I never lie. You feeling us, we're a crazy vibe. No synthetic, we're a natural high. You feel the same, girl, don't deny. Many have come, but few have tried. You make it hard for a brother love. I got the key, baby, open up. Abracadabra, what we have is magic. Ruby D, ICJ, and Beyonce status. Shout out to Quasi, you be that bad habit. It's quite sad, I feel for you like a crack addict. 101 play, take a sip of the Douce. Relax on the couch and do whatever that you say. I'm at your mercy, like Marvin. Appetite for your body, baby girl, I'm starving. You try to play coy, but it's all a decoy. You ain't fooling me, playing cool with me. You are my destiny, giving you all the best of me. So stop testing me, let's start building up on the legacy. A thorough pedigree, link under a tree and go half on the greatest baby the world has ever seen. It's quite heavenly, right here on earth, girl, it better be. What better place to be, yeah. Girl, why you trying to play me? You know I want you, lady. Girl, you driving me crazy, baby. Yeah. Girl, why you trying to play me? You know I need you, baby. Baby. Crazy. I don't want no one else but you. You make me so crazy. You make me crazy. Yeah. And I need you right now. You make me so crazy. For you, baby. Yeah. Girl, why you trying? I need you, baby. You know I want you, lady. Crazy. You're driving me crazy, lady. I don't want no one else but you. Girl, why you trying to play me? You know I need you, baby. I need you, baby. You're driving me crazy. Oh yeah. Don't want nobody else but you, girl.
I like the production. Actually, the strings and shit like that. I like that vibe. Some clean the house shit for me. If it came on after the right, like if I was playing Dwelle and this came on right after, I think it would fit that vibe. Yeah, no, I agree. I think the mix could have been a little bit more tame. Red Room, I think they could have tamed some things in the mix. However, I like the vibe of it. I'll let it ride.
I like the vibe. Definitely like the vibe. It needs some Shaka on the boards.
Yeah.
And maybe some Do It Again, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's definitely clean the house vibes. Definitely.
No, yeah. Like I said, and if it came on like after,
I would put it on repeat. I definitely would put it on repeat.
Again, for me, it's a vibe thing. It's. Now I agree. I would like to hear. I would have liked to have heard a better mix. However, as is, the vibe enough was good enough for me to let it rock without being like, "Yo, what the fuck is this? Or what's going on?" You know what I mean? Like the vibe enough. I'll be able to let it rock. So let's see. What's the count, y'all? What we doing? I think we got a few sprays. We got like 2 sprays, but everyone else is giving it a play. Let's see. I will tell. So I'm not gonna wait for you. We got too much music to wait. That is J Soul. That was J Soul. I believe he calls that You. All right, J Soul. He has a project out right now. EP. Go check that out. What is it called? I'll tell y'all before the night is over. I can't remember the name of it. And hopefully J Soul comes on and he can tell y'all himself. Let's keep moving, y'all. That's gonna make it through. Let's go with this song, right? Let's do this. We usually play Yo late, and then let's play Yo early. Here we go.
She tell me I'm a Spider-Man. Retrograde, come and get how from Mary Jane. You the boy one then she tell me I'm a Spider-Man. Shorty with the frames got me staring through designer shades. She got OnlyFans, told her I'ma be the cameraman. She look like a movie from the hills, as 100 bands. Volleyball women in the beach playing in the sand. I be looking at it from afar like damn. Swimming and go with some racks in my hand like what's up? Gotta get the checkup, bound to be the greatest. Got him saying that I'm next, said what's up? Tired of the plane, got no time for all the hating. Know you close be imitating like what's up? You see the suede on my shoes, drippy so tough, gotta wear like a pool. Rack up the check, got a stack of my blues. Searching for love, but she ain't got a clue. Let me just be clear, happy to be here. Got extra days, so you know it's a leap year. Top tier, shorty stay rocking the Montclair. We only going up, so you know we don't stop here. We the greatest, said no nigga you can imitate it. Say you could try if you want, but you can't outplay the players. Now we can hang with the fakes. My girl the tricks like a skater. She a pretty little thing, she got cake like a baker. Like what's up? Gotta get the checkup, bound to be the greatest. Got him saying that I'm next, like what's up? Tired of the plane, got no time for all the hate. Know you close be imitating like what's up? See the suede on my shoes, drippy so tough, got her wet like a pool. Rack up the check on a stack of my blues. Searching for love, but she ain't got a clue.
Hey yo, hey Tick, you smelled that new leather, yo. You knew who it was, yo. Yo, the chat is so beautiful, Kimmy. When they've been around so long enough, they know exactly who some of the artists are, and just from like an intro, from a anything, yo. But yeah. Everybody know who that is without me saying anything. They don't know who it is from Yo coming in, just from Yo talking, and that's a beauty. I love. When I tell you, I love that about this show, yo. How people like artists, are, people find new artists for good or bad, right? And they remember these artists, right? Mm-hmm. And listen, that's the price of admission, man. That's the price of admission. So you know, if you dope, kudos to you. If you're not, someone's still gonna hear you and remember you. So so it's good when you're dope and they remember you. So yeah, shout out to all of that. Come on, chat. We gotta go. We got plenty of songs, y'all. I'm trying to get everybody out in a respectable manner and fashion. I got new music I got new artists coming up. I got some artists y'all familiar with, but I need y'all to vote because I can't play games. You know what? Y'all got 1 minute. Y'all got 1 minute. And with that 1 minute, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay a bill. Mogul Printing, additional warehouse facility. 126 North Clinton Street, Baltimore, Maryland. Provides all of your personal and professional printing needs. From custom labels, custom apparel, vehicle graphics, pop-up and storefront signage, printing materials for events, and much more. Voted Baltimore's best business is printed in stone. Put some Mogul Printing on it.
When it's yours, can we do it? Yes. Big collection, big banners for your business. Let me mogul up your section floor, vinyl in your kitchen. Trucker hats, you can sign your name in stitches. When the work be coming right, it's hard not to bring your business. We like the fam, as a staff, we committed to the best experience. A lot is how we living. The goods is what we giving. Hoods pressing your denim, go hard when it match your tennis. My God, I like where you get it. I pulled up, merch on me, come and get it. You can have it if you can fit it. Can you dig it?
Put some Mogul Printing on it. All right. That was Scotty Black, y'all. That was Scotty Black. All right. Shout out to Scotty, Mr. New Leather. He said he got the suede shoes to match the new leather, y'all. Y'all stop playing with Scotty. All right. Scotty ain't playing with nobody's children. Stop playing with my mans, yo. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's go with. So we got J Soul. We had Soca Batty. Let's do this, y'all. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's do this.
I'm feeling so paranoid. I'm feeling so paranoid. I'm feeling so paranoid. 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 I'm feeling so paranoid. I'm feeling so paranoid. I'm feeling so paranoid. Paranoid. Paranoid.
Life for the time, no demon time. Face with the party, a firefighter. When I'm in the zone, we can take a ride. We sleep on a shit, we get higher, higher. We can't we sleep, we feel annoyed. They hate, we move, we really ignore. No fake, they love, we give you all. I stand on my dreamy car.
Yeah, they feeling so jealousy. Nigga, my gallery. I got my salary. Begging the butchery. Not in the mortuary. Came for the agony. Nigga for harmony. Craving for irony. Hitting for colony. Eating my polony. She want my accessories. I'm feeling so paranoid. I down in the paradise. Feeling so paralyzed.
Hey, I'm begging this to just like harmony. I'm in love with the trust and I'm part of me. Never told by this shit, my apology. Thought I'm right, I'm wearing that ivory. I can feel it, we getting that bionics. Feeling stressed, we fighting with robotic. Running shit, it's time, we can hire and live. Use a kid, I bet you the enemy. Tell one nigga, they tell you up. I gotta rap, the nigga be known. I'm feeling paranoid, I'm annoyed.
Came for the crown, came for the throne. We setting the price, increasing the size. Taking your wife, nigga for 5. Better you drive, better you drive. Either you die, nigga we slide.
Okay. All right. Red Room gives it a play. All right. Listen, man, we get music from all over. Y'all. Red Room like it. Jan says she's not feeling it. Ed said he's not feeling it. Christina's not feeling it. I like the hook. I can't front. I like the hook. Duchess says she good with it. Tick good with it.
It's okay. It was just a little all over the place for me.
It was all over the place. It was a little yeah, it was a little messy. Vibe wise, I was okay with it. And I did like the hook. I like that little paranoid vibe. I like that whole I like that bounce. However, it was a little messy in places. It was messy in places. No, that's what I thought, Red Room. I thought that, yeah, the tempo and the approach, and I like the vibe. I would have tamed it a little bit. I would have cleaned it up a little bit. However, you know, for what it was, I'm okay with it. I'm waiting for the count. Let's see if I can tell y'all who that is. All right. What's the count? What's the count? Let me see if I can see what's going on. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4-3. Hold up. What's the vote, y'all? We got to keep moving. Tied at 3. All right, I'm gonna break it. I'm good with it. Let's go rock. I don't know what's going on with the voting tonight, but I can't play games with nobody's children. So that was Flexi R7 and Young Lava Kid. The song name was Paranoid. That's African Trap, y'all. They're from Botswana, Africa. All right. Shout out to Botswana, Africa. Shout out to everyone who supports Shock Value Radio. We appreciate y'all. So y'all make sure, y'all tune in to Flexi R7 and Young Lava Kid. And again, that was called Paranoid. Shout out to Botswana. Yeah. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's go with. Yeah, we rocking, y'all. Let's go with. Did we do that? No, let's do this one. Yeah. Yeah. Boom.
If this ain't what you want, then we gotta let it be. I ain't laying with the dogs, I ain't trying to catch the fleas. If you thought the grass was greener, I'ma go and let you see. And I ain't never been a pick me, bitch. Y'all be going out green, I'ma stand on my shit. We supposed to be a team, shit get harder, you switch. What you thought was easy in my eyes, you a bitch. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. I ain't blocking no more blessings, no more closing up my doors, no more second guessing me and beefing with petty whores, no more fucking with these niggas that treating you like a chore. Like, where the love at? How you love me and cross me, like where the trust at? Told the devil get off me and never turn back. Just remember I'm her, I'm where the buzz at. Let's go. And you was something I wanted, but I don't need you. You forgot I got feelings fucking my see-through. Karma gon' get you, my nigga, so I don't need to. I just tell my price up. Any nigga try to love me, I just tell him good luck. I can never really blame him, shit, I'm really fucked up. Cold-hearted, baby, I can never really trust nothing. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just giving up on love, man, I don't even want it. I'm just focused on my goals, up and shit, I'm like, fuck it. You was fucking with them hoes, hurting home like I'm nothing. When you could've been less, but you thought you was stuck. You the best I never had, and I don't wish you nothing. I'ma make sure that you see it every time, bitch, I'm stunting. Make them feeling in their chest, they gon' die from the front. Nigga thought that he was slick, I'ma show you who cut.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that at all. Talk to me, chat. What we doing?
If I go to the chat, it's gonna kick me out. But you got a one for me. You got to play it for me.
All right. Yeah, that was. I like that. That was Lovely Lay on the beat again. Different. Yeah, how different that production was from the first joint that we played.
No.
Yeah, shout out to Lovely Lay. So we ain't even gonna play games with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that was Savage Princess, y'all. That was Savage Princess. All right. And what Savage calls that? What she call that? I'm tripping. I need to tie my shoes. She calls that hanging. All right. Savage Princess, y'all. She calls that hanging. Let's keep moving. Let's go with we did Flexi. And that joint by Scotty Black was called Retrograde. Let's see, we did J Soul, we did Scotty Black, we did Flexi, we did Soca, damn. We jamming, y'all. All right, let's go with this.
Pat him down. Pat him down. Oh, it's like that.
Word.
I mean, what the fuck is this, man? What's up, man? What the fuck is up is I don't know you. That's what's up. Now, I know you're supposed to be my man's new contact, but I don't trust you. So since you interrupted my game, get the fuck out. You ain't even got to be... Mr. Money,
Shock Value Radio.
Please escort Mr. Washington off the court. Take him down the block. And if this dreadlock bumper ass even blinks wrong, you lullaby his ass.
Yo, I'm more authentic, all Timberlands tan. I'm all finished with the friendships. Now it's all business is planned. Won't benefit unless you spend in the band. Won't lend you shit unless you mention my mans. Prefer money in hand. They say sleep is the cousin of death. I'm not at all impressed with niggas bars. Guess I'm narcoleptic. Keep the architecture. Spark a lecture like an art professor. The niggas twisted like they part dyslexic. It's all to record. My niggas swallow bottles of gin. This alcoholism just got me feeling hollow within. Fuck a follow, I don't holler at friends. Lest they plotting on ends. The A be great like hippopotamus skin. Piece the operation. They copy patient shit that I be saying. My word is born without the I be waiting. So when it culminate, I'ma be with the hungry apes. And when they see what's on the plate, they bad renegotiate. And all plain cut wallabies, beach front properties. Get away with the safe like Brinks truck robberies. Heavy herringbone links where the collar be. Coming from Mars, it's time to shine, no apology. Plain cut wallabies, beach front properties. Get away with the safe like Brinks truck robberies. Heavy herringbone links where the collar be. Coming from Mars, it's time to shine, no apology. Cocktails, foreign Hot Wheels, Jamaican oxtail. Saturday, evening post like Norman Rockwell. Rock rappers is funny like Seinfeld out in Scottsdale. Laughing at niggas out here talking like I fell. Kush blow up, run through more grass than push mowers. Not your pushover, got in the game, they took over. It's not jackers, it's chess moving the rooks over. Accountable for accountants to look the books over. J to the AY, slick as some KY. Rockin' herringbones with a cross, sicker than AI. Show and prove it's the only rule that we play by. Stay fly, but if they plotting this on the wayside, I'm all the way tapped in like Dre in the firm. When paper is earned is when Satan to take his turn. Check it. Off the front, I seen it all like a ring camera. Niggas swear they want smoke until it breaks. On clean cut wallabies, beachfront properties. Get away with the safe like Brinks truck robberies. Heavy herringbone links where the collar be. Coming from Mars, it's time to shine, no apology. Clean cut wallabies, beachfront properties. Get away with the safe like Brinks truck robberies. Heavy herringbone links where the collar be. Coming from Mars, it's time to shine, no apology.
Who you want people to keep out the song, Christina? All right. Alan Trent said this is dope as fuck. Gangland Trap TV says Ghostface Flow. Edward Bond says one nice all day. Groove is in the pocket, riding the beat. Christina's feeling it. Oh, KY Jelly. Oh. Hey, Christina, we've heard way worse than KY Jelly. That was J Royale, y'all. Shout out to J Royale in the chat right now. Shout out to J Royale. All right. He calls that scheming. At your earliest convenience. Baltimore's on too, y'all. So, all right, he's on Spotify. He's on YouTube Music. Whatever you listen to music on, you can find good brother J Royale. Here we go. Next one. I'm looking forward to this one. This is hot off the presses, y'all. I haven't heard it. It was sent to me literally 5 minutes before the show, and I only accepted it because of who it was, because I can't wait to hear this. Here we go. See what we got, y'all. Shock Value Radio.
Yeah. Real generals only move with soldiers in mind. They only move in truth. And them stomp out the loot. Let's go. Salute. Hey. Only on the principle general shoot. Yes, I whatever there is evil, him stomp out the root. Only if it's dangerous and bring out the troops. Not concerned with famous and make power moves. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. Losers ever like it ain't the same. No, we're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. Generals.
I'm waiting for this, y'all. Let's go.
Stars on the jacket. I earned the credibility. These upstart capos, victims to their hostilities. A general managed the squad with his abilities to lead men through hollow ground with their artillery. You not me, the general sacrifices for soldiers, while bitch-made leaders just trying to make up the quota. Like cutting coke without the baking soda, and the price for all these cowards of bodies with foul odors. Where the spirit left the temple more than mental enemies. Play landlords, denying evicting the residential. Having motives, that's essential. Squad growth, exponential. On a killing escapade, be gone until November. We be popping bangs, this is not the gun range, but it's no proper generals. The sunny side of I'm the John in the game, the definition of pain. When it comes to making power moves, you know we not the same. Salute, only on the principle general shoot. Yes, whatever there is evil, him stomp out the root. Only if it's dangerous and bring out the troops. Not concerned with famous and make power moves. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. Losers ever like the game. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. Generals, they lock the chain. The army's blood driven, no entourage complacency. Generals advocate mastery just like the Masons be competitors. Gun all safety, the love for hate for me. The icing on the cake motive that's straight out the bakery. We move in silence, tell the shells tear your flesh. Toward duty in the trenches, families bout distress. I tried to tell you not to hit the jungle woods without a vest. The savage inhabitants looking to sketch you a bloody chest. You playing with the gun barrel, duck, duck, goose. Selling tickets that you know ain't the truth. It's uncouth, which is catch you slipping, send shots through your sunroof. When the general get mad, him stomp out the roof. Salute, only on the principle general shoot. Yes, whatever there is evil, him stomp out the roof.
Let's go.
It's dangerous and bring out the troops. Not concerned with famous and make power.
Okay, y'all.
We're not the
Ray Luger. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This Ray Luger.
Yeah. Generals, they lock the game, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Luger. I keep telling y'all.
And everything all is surrounding you, huh? Yeah. Stomp out the evil, yeah? Stomp out the evil.
Yo, them violins were violent, yo. Yo, them violins were violent as shit, yo. That was Ray Luger. Fuck y'all votes, yo. Nah, I'm saying, not fuck y'all votes. But that was Ray Luger, because I already know what y'all gonna do. I already know where y'all at with it. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm not even looking at the chat, y'all. I'm in a whole nother part of this, the jiffy, yo. You know what I mean? But yeah, like...
Yo, so like on some real shit, I made the DoorDash dude wait at the door until that joint ended. That was fire. That was straight fire. Now my fries are trash, so thanks.
Amen. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the fries for the dopeness, baby. That's what it is. That's what it is. Priorities. Priorities. Listen. Niggas said they ready to go loop some shit. Raw music. Nah. On the way into the office, yo. Listen, that's my theme music, yo. You know what I mean? That's my Jack of Spade, yo. That's my Jack of Spade. So yeah, that was Ray Luger, yo. He called that Stomp Out the Roots, yo. Listen, again, you can find Ray Luger on YouTube as well. Like, and again, this is Baltimore. Again, Baltimore. So I really don't want to hear about where you can't find dope shit, yo. If you can't find dope shit, you ain't looking for dope shit, yo. If you can't find dope shit, you're not tuned in to Shock Value Radio. How about that? How about that right there? I said it. Yeah, let's keep moving. This also was sent it to me late, but because of who it is, you got that. Social capital matters, y'all. Shock Value Radio. Put your ears on. Play the spread. Bomb.
Yeah. Yo. Engaging in certain places, he'll take you through certain phases. Painstaking amazes, hold you back like court cases. I made some left turns when I should've went right. It caused some dark times, I grabbed my pen and I commenced to write. Seeking for validation that could dim your light. Relationships with toxic people, how it could affect your life. When you young, you never realize the value of the cycles you should break. It could take some time to figure out your fates. In your own two palms, in your own 2 feet. It gets deep, facing yourself and knowing the company you keep. Grace and mercy, these evil streets wicked. They wanna hurt me, had to come harder. Do the work, push through until it's 30. These critiques, these 730, hiding behind a mask, throwing stones. Meanwhile, they really living in glass. The culture clash, generations of multitudes of sleep people, patterns. I had to break so I could think and breathe deeper. Been a long time coming. I've been grinding through the years, through the mud, through the blood, through the sweat and the tears. Had to push through the obstacles, fight back some fears. Still I'm standing on my own too, and I'm glad that I'm here. Yo, the gatekeepers, they don't wanna hear the real. The gatekeepers, they don't wanna see the real. The gatekeepers, they don't wanna speak the real. What's up, yo? What's up, yo? I learned lessons that were bitter, still I'm no quitter. The trails hit like dark liquor, the kind that make you wanna spit up. I was low, but my babies wanted me to get up. Single mom, no pity parties, can't trust the babysitters. I'm grinding it out sometimes with 3 jobs to survive. Try and keep food on the table, plus chase my hobby. Dudes that's unhealed, they be some joy robbers. Worse than cops that try to lock us. Plastic dames that try to mock us. Lingering spirits that wanna watch us. I pray for brighter days and pretty boys that wanna jock us and not clock us. My people need to come up, so I come up with dope bars from sundown to sun up. The gatekeepers, they don't wanna hear the real. The gatekeepers, they don't wanna see the real. The gatekeepers, they don't wanna speak the real. What's up? What's up? What's up?
All right, y'all. The struggle is definitely real, good brother. That much I can tell you. The struggle is definitely real. Look like everybody feeling this one too. Let me see. Kimmy, how you feel about that?
I like.
Yeah. It's that plastic chicks trying to mock us. All right. All right. I hear you, sis. I hear you. That was Life the Oracle, y'all. She called that what's up. All right. Life the Oracle. She called that what's up. All right. So let's get into. Listen, man, we having a good show tonight. Good music tonight. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Shock Value Radio. Listen. Before I even do this, please send me music early at shockvaluemedia@gmail.com. Right? It's going across the screen right now. Shockvaluemedia@gmail.com. Also, if you are not subscribed, make sure you click the icon on the YouTube channel if you're on YouTube watching. If you're on Facebook, join the community, Shock Value. What is it? Shock Value Radio. Yeah, Shock Value Radio community. So y'all make sure y'all join us, man. Yeah, again, shout out to Life. Shout out to J Royale. Shout out to all the artists. Artists, please make sure you're telling the artists about the platform. Artists, please make sure you're telling your fans, and supporters when you have music on the platform. Please tell them when you don't have music. Like, evangelize the platform like the platform evangelizes you. I would greatly appreciate that, y'all. Symbiotic relationship, y'all. We grow together. All right. With that said, here we go.
De facto.
The Phantom breathe ain't.
Hold up. I'm sorry. Before I start this, I hope it gets played because I want to tell y'all the title of the song. Just like the title of the song is like Beautiful Ashes. I want to tell y'all the name of the song. So hopefully it gets played because y'all know that's the only way I tell y'all. Well, you know what? I'll tell you the name anyway, but I won't tell you the artist if it gets played. But I hope it gets played so I can tell y'all everything. Here we go.
De facto.
The Phantom breathe, antifreeze over piano keys. Demanding fees for the Xanax to feed the family tree. You can vanish, flee, or get scrambled up in my armory. I dismantle you, put your cantaloupe in the canopy. They said your man's is dope, but you'll never be what your man's can be. I say they all whack and distracted, living the fantasy. But all capping your tapestries in absence of sanity. Still a grimy nigga, but I put my cash in the vanity. You can't compete with a genius that walks the boulevard. So we gon' have to see if it's easy for me to pull your card. Y'all playing bully ball, but we know who you really are. We the gods, yet you show no remorse with your silly cross. If the feeling's off, killers gotta wipe the ceiling off. For all the paramedics sympathetic when they hear your pulse. Either way, if niggas talking, what you hear is false. They toxic, talking out of pocket, and I plead the fourth.
I've been stripped away from happiness, a step away from slashing wrists. And addicts at adamant, hazardous, feeling passionless. A motherless child that fits with absences. These absences established since Joseph and Mary walked through Nazareth. Stone, they left my fabrics ripped. Home is where my practice is. My craftsmanship is capsized, baptized Roman Catholic. Cracking slick, bitch, I'm master sick. Dive deeper in this black abyss. Dark disastrous. Torture chambers where the gases live. For activists, pacifists, meant for catalysts, antagonists. Torture psychologically with sex like sadomasochists. Exchange pleasure for pain. Left stains on pristine mattresses. Raging, bludgeon brains. Ted Bundy on college campuses. Phantom sipping pink canvases with taper candles lit. This amulet, a whole like acolytes. Carry candlesticks, I gamble chips. Where the house always wins, I can't get rich. Stuck between the bread, I'm going handle cheese and sandwiches.
Yo, I ain't playing with you niggas. Perpetrating like you pulling triggers. Raps about moving rock and making paper. Faking fucks, we stay in the cut like scissors. Real hip hop, dope rhymes and ziggas. Mic in hand, I demand some authenticity. Your man's is a stand. The only time you niggas bust is when watching OnlyFans. The whack shit is history. Vicious intellect on deck. rhymes jam with correct techniques. A chef like the creator of Cuban links, make the bass shake, every line divine. Walking the place beside a chick with more cake than Duncan Hines. A different kind of mind, turpentine, refined beast. Y'all ain't deep, while you motherfuckers protect white devils like the saints and Catholic priests. Niggas is weak, defeat you and your peeps over discreet leaks. Ancient secrets in the speech, not enough natives, too many fake chiefs. I stand until the land is breached. A one-man Wu-Tang clan on beats, bomb atomically in a spec with dirty methods. My cab dawns knowledge and rhyme schemes. If you God, I'm supreme Elohim. Tragically raging sharp genius, a master killer with digital savagery. Until the adversary is ghost, son, evaporated by a ray gun to kill and never stun them. They fronted every verse is triumphant. Blow, 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 like blow, da 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 da. Either stand strong or sit the fuck down and go blow, da 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 da. Either stand strong or sit the fuck down. Yeah, what?
All right. What we doing? What we doing? Looked like the chat was feeling that. What's crazy is it took me about 2 bars to realize who the last artist was, and I was like, oh shit. So yeah, the beat was fire too. The beat was fire. The beat was that. Well, the beat was one of those that the rappers wanted, like, yeah, nah, I got something for this. It was one of those that shit, like, nah, I got something for this. Kamal, what's good, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, yo. I ain't seen you in a minute. What up, Kamal? Again, send me music at shockvaluemedia@gmail.com. That was Gods featuring Lyrical Leviathan. That was Gods, or it might have been Lyrical Leviathan featuring Gods. I don't know whose song it was, but Lyrical Leviathan sent it to me. With that said, all the songs got through tonight, y'all. No sprays tonight. No sprays tonight, yo. So that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Again, I need y'all to send me music, shockvaluemedia@gmail.com. I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. I need y'all to evangelize the channel, evangelize the conversations we're having. We're not bashing women. We're not bashing men. We're trying to. We're not trying to be right. We're trying to get right. So, you know, that's what this platform is about. If you're about community, if you're about increasing healthy social dynamics, then this is where you need to be. If you're here to bash anybody, then you know this is where you need to be if you're trying to get smoke. But this is not where you need to be if you're trying to get an echo chamber, because we're not here for that. We're here for the community. So please evangelize that. In the meantime, between time, y'all stay safe. I love y'all. Again, it's a symbiotic relationship. We grow together. I will see y'all next week. In the meantime, get that goddamn camera out of my face.